Awesome. back up. Hopefully you guys can hear me out there. We're going to be running a challenge on the Wizard of Oz. And it's going to be the fastest time to complete a horse of a different color. Also, if people want a bigger challenge, we're going to be running times on defeating the witch. I had to make a couple adjustments to the Wizard of Oz there to make it more factory. To make the settings more factory. That just involved adjusting both the posts around the outlanes.
Oh yeah. Well, the camera's right there. So, yeah.
Doing a mic check here. Let me know if you guys can hear me out there. realized I made things a lot worse here. I'm gonna get this straightened out in a second. I bumped it when I was trying to do some adjustments on the Wizard of Oz here, but we'll get it straightened out in the center of the picture. I bumped this when I moved it, so. I'll be on my way. Yeah. You're probably better about that. I'm gonna raise the blade field, yeah. You can do it straight out.
How's that, Ewan? bumpers when you plunge. Could actually get that skill shot. Maybe. Although you can't see where it does get stuck under there. We're gonna go with horse of a different color as a challenge. I'm not quite sure how those light. You know how to do that? Oh, you didn't do that part.
I went to the screensaver and just made it so it was like 50 minutes.
Yeah. Here, look.
This was already
none.
It was already off.
None.
Okay, no.
And the thing was off, so. Yeah, I just took it from that to off.
I didn't need to log in or anything. It just didn't look.
Oh yeah, it just make sure that that's locked. So you guys got to see Chris fix the game and misalign the cameras. That's slow start this afternoon at 3. What do you got up there? Battle the Witch and Horse?
Yeah, Battle the Witch. Defeat the Witch is a big challenge, just like do that.
So Tron is getting packed up this afternoon to be put in storage to bring out something different. One of the Twitch or one of the AGDQ announcers come and talk with us at some point to hang out. I guess he's local here, and we have a bunch of things in common. Might help me figure out how to do a podcast. He said, I was thinking about doing a podcast, and he goes, do it. I was like, why is that? He's like, because it's really not that involved. And then described a whole bunch of things to do. Yeah, except that I don't know what the objectives would be, and I don't have games other than like Grand Prix, which is what, hit the spinner till you get 1,000,000 points as fast as possible. It's not really.
I don't think that's. I'd rather have a goal other than just a score.
Yeah, some kind of. Well, that's not necessarily. doing it at any one sitting is not a skill-based activity. You know, like getting an objective that is just do the same thing as many times as it takes, and then counting the number of times. That's interesting. How many spinner hits does it take to get to 1,000,000? You know, and the better the spins, the shorter the number.
Right.
I don't know. I don't.
It's not as interesting, really.
Collect double bonus as soon as it's just not really. EMs aren't really.
I mean, maybe certain games where you can max the bonus out. How long does it take for you to do that? Like if you're playing Paragon, how long does it take you to max out the bonus? That would be interesting. More so than how fast can you get to a certain score. I mean, but again, it's very spinner dependent as far as how well is the spinner spinning.
Yeah. You could grease it so that it's
exactly.
one spin.
Right. You can make it so it spins 40 or 50
one
times.
hit. It's over. It would be cool just to time it though. Grease a spinner and then do hit it once and just see how long from whatever. It's just the same kind of knowledge that we're hopefully going to acquire.
We were saying that yesterday too, saying it would be neat to have it on older games, but I'm not sure.
Someone can do it. I mean, I'm not sure that we will be doing it. What's that?
We're saying that game off and on. I don't know why. I was trying to see it.
Ask her.
Yeah.
Maybe something's getting stuck.
It's probably like a bad ball and you started it off, and you could just. I was watching it. You had a good game.
Okay. Target pool speed runs of what? I'm getting all the targets. Do you guys have one of those? Kevin Burrell's getting in tonight. He's doing some Tetris tomorrow at like 8 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Eastern. But I want to give him a chance on here. He can actually blow some games up. But I don't know how efficiently. We have Chris Newsom here.
Good afternoon.
Pinball tech extraordinaire.
Yeah, they got to see me messing around.
So you do that stuff.
Yeah, it has been done.
Yeah.
There was a time when I did it a decent amount at John's place, and then Scott Sidley started doing a lot of the work there. But yeah. We just moved or like I was saying before, I moved the left outlane post back to factory, which the way we got it, it was moved to the left, and that opening up the left outlane as wide as possible. There seems to be two different settings there, and I moved it back to the right, which is the easier setting. But that's the way that I remember mine being from factory. And there's 3 choices on the right outlane, and I moved that post in the middle. It was all the way over to the left on the easiest setting. So they had it set with the hardest setting on the left and the easiest setting on the right, and I just moved it back to factory.
Hold on. I hear one of these has to be the right one.
So we're gonna get some speed runs going here on the Ys shortly. Getting some people seeing the fastest times they can go to a horse of a different color, and for the fastest time for defeating the witch, that mini wizard mode. For defeating the witch, you have to play both multi-balls and then play a munchkin mode, and also play Fireball Frenzy. I don't know if you actually have to time out, actually have to wait till the end of the munchkin mode, but I do know you have to wait till the end of the Fireball Frenzy mode, because I was playing it yesterday and I couldn't start Battle of the Witch until Fireball Frenzy was over. So once all four of those things have been done, then you shoot. The witch will be lit up. That big arrow in front of the witch, right there, will be lit up. And you shoot that, and then you start Battle of the Witch mode. That's a 2-ball multi-ball, where you shoot a few of the shots that are lit. Then you shoot the scoop up here. And while the ball is in the scoop, you have to quickly shoot the ramp, and then shoot the witch with this upper, with this middle right flipper, and that will melt the witch. This is the Wizard of Oz limited edition pinball machine. It's made by Jersey Jack. There aren't too many of them out there. This is one of 1,000, and it's only been out for, the first one started hitting the street in about 2013, early 2013. So it hasn't been out too long. But it has a lot of neat features. They really packed a lot of cool toys and great rules in this game. And of course the big LCD screen that you don't see on any other game. Also the color changing LEDs are pretty sweet on this game, I think. Yeah, we're doing speed runs on this game. We're gonna start those. Yeah, it's for horse of the different colors. You can see some of the shots have a horse inserted in front of them. Yeah. And so you already have 2 horses down here, but you want to get 4 of them underneath this flipper. If you hold up the right flipper in, and you can shoot underneath that flipper, and that's where you collect it, but it's not lit yet. That collect will be lit up if you actually have 4 different horses, and then you shoot it there and collect them. So that's the quick goal we're looking at today. There's also a bigger goal for players who want a bigger challenge than that, which we're trying to have something that's more accessible and easy for people to get to pretty quick. So we're going to be kind of people on that. So if you want to participate in that, just let me know. We'll time you on that.
You guys make slot machines?
We didn't have the means to secure the head. We didn't have like a tie down or anything like that. And I guess they had used saran wrap or cling wrap and everything, but they didn't have that. But I think Kristen came back, Jim's girlfriend Kristen came back and brought it just now, so we'll be able to probably swap the game. We're gonna take the Tron out and put something in, maybe whitewater, but I think it's gonna be something like that. Because I think you wanted to have medieval and some of the games here on the weekend, like the most popular games.
I want to get medieval.
Right, like probably Bash.
Although you're probably going to see a lower audience for maybe because of the screen room, but it's hard to say. I'd like to have medieval after on Saturday.
Yeah, that's Joe's plan. Yeah, we'll swap a game today, no doubt.
So you might have noticed that, of course, overnight, sometime between 2 in the morning and 5 in the morning, we moved Tron and Wizard around, and then couldn't plug Tron in because the cord was too short.
Yeah, that's right.
It was still that way at 5 in the morning. We came in earlier, and it was still that way, and I borrowed the extension cord, so that's why
Nice. That's fine. I appreciate that. Yeah.
So that's why Tron's back up and running.
Great, thanks.
Just wanted to let you know why things happen while you're gone.
No, that's cool. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. If you need help, muscle movement, moving that thing around, just let me know.
Thanks. You gonna do it?
Yeah.
All right, so just give me a 3, 2, 1, and then let me know when you're ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Whenever you're ready. All right. So we got our first player here going for the horse of a different color challenge. He has one of the horses so far. He just shot the right orbit, which is going to lock the ball for the rescue multi-wall. So he's got 2 horses. That's not a horse shot there, but that one is. So he just needs one more horse. And actually, all four of the horses are there, so he just needs to shoot underneath that flipper in order to collect them. So all you have to do is shoot underneath that right flipper. Yeah. So we're looking for a shot underneath the middle right flipper that'll collect horse of a different color. As you can see, he has all 4 horses right here in this area. So to answer your question, yeah, we're running a challenge on horse of a different color right now, seeing who can put the quickest times to complete horse of a different color. And it should be a really quick run if people are able to actually hit the 4 different shots and then hit underneath the middle right flipper. He has 4 horses lit right now. He can't do it during this mode. But once he gets out of somewhere over the rainbow, then he can shoot underneath the middle right flipper and collect horse of a different color. Under the middle right flipper, if you hold the middle right flipper up, you can return the ball to the plunger lane, and that's the shot that collects horse of a different color. So no horse of a different color on that try. Sure. You want to try again? When you're in, if you're actually going for a time, you might as well not even mess around with like anything else besides that stuff. You know? Like if it's going to like give you a Toto or whatever, or any of that stuff, might as well just let that go. All right, and so we're off again. So, yeah, I'll explain it better than that. So he needs 4 horses, and the horses are lined up. You'll see how many horses he's collected underneath where it says ball 1 on the display. But certain shots have the horse insert lit. And the horse insert is that big rectangular insert that you see. It's lit on the ramp right now. It's lit on the spinner shot. It's lit on the right orbit.
What game
so any of those
what game did we think about?
Are going to give him a horse shot. Yes.
What game were we in?
You think Whitewater?
Yeah, okay. That's what he decided that based on logic, and then I think that was what our answer
we were going to get Whitewater.
Okay, so we were like on the same page.
Yeah. So yeah, the horses are the big rectangular inserts. You need to shoot 4 of those. Right now he has 2 horses. You can see right under the ball where it says ball 2 out of 3. There's 2 little horses underneath there, and that'll be where the horses line up that he has collected. And once he has 4 horses, he wants to shoot that shot underneath the middle right flipper. He has to hold the right flipper up and shoot underneath that middle right flipper. A shot that returns the ball to the plunger lane, and that will be the way that you collect horse of a different color. So it can actually be done really quickly if you're able to hit the shots. And the crux of this challenge will be to shoot underneath that middle right flipper. That's the toughest shot.
So,
Try it again. All right, and we're off again. Yeah, on whitewater, I'm not sure the challenge. Yeah, I think the big challenge will be vacation, but we'll have something else that's faster than that too. 5X would be a good challenge to move the to try to put it in the bumpers, and then try to get it on 5X and then collect that 5X jackpot. That might be something we do. We'll have to talk about it, but that's definitely a good option. Yeah, the horse of a different color can be done very quick. I think somebody's gonna be able to knock it out. You know, I would say maybe 30 seconds or maybe even less than that. Yeah, thanks. I was trying to get something that would be attainable for everybody. And there's a lot of different choices on Wizard of Oz. I was thinking about maybe starting rescue multi-ball, but horse of a different color is more interesting than that. Alright, so he's got 4 horses right now. He just needs to shoot underneath that middle right flipper. I got my finger on the button waiting to stop it. I need to see that middle right flipper up and then underneath it. Oh, great. So for those of you just joining us, we're here at Awesome Games Done Quick. This is Pinball Done Quick. We're playing on the beautiful Wizard of Oz limited edition machine made by Jersey Jack. Big thanks to Replay Effects for letting us borrow all these games and play them all 10 days here at Awesome Games Done Quick. We're here near the Dulles Airport in Herndon, Virginia, and running speed runs on the Wizard of Oz pinball machine. Our challenge right now is quickest time to a horse of a different color. And we'll also have some players, myself included, that'll be going for Battle of the Witch. And actually defeating the witch will be what we're looking for on the other more difficult challenge. So no horse of a different color there. He had 4 horses, but he did not shoot underneath that middle right flipper. It's not an easy shot. It looks like it might be impossible if you haven't shot shots like that before, but it definitely is there. You have to hold the flipper up there to make it. All right, and we have a new player. She's looking to get those 4 horse shots. And that's achieved by hitting a shot that has a rectangular horse lit up in front of it. That'll give you a horse lit up underneath where it says ball 1. So as you can see in that area, it's bare right now, so 0 horses collected so far. And that shot does not award a horse right now. So there's 1 horse, but it's straight down the middle. Got the witch hurry up. That's not what we're looking for right now. And straight down the middle drain.
anything you say?
We'll just be bumping into it.
We're at it again. Looking for those 4 horses. That's one. Almost another one there on the ramp. As you can see, the ramp is lit up for that multicolored horse.
Say hi. Got James here doing a little bit of commentary. Oh, you're say hi.
Hi.
You gotta say hi to the mic. So you gotta scoot over.
Okay.
See, now you're on the camera.
So we're joined by James here. James, have you played any Wizard of Oz?
I have.
Okay.
Before, but I haven't really. I haven't today, but.
Right. You haven't played this one, but you have played Wizard of Oz, probably at Town Hall.
I played this.
Oh, you have played this one. Okay, yeah. So I'm wrong. Yeah, you have played this one. Is it a game you like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never got a multi-ball.
Never got a multi-ball? Well, we can probably change that. We can get you to get a multi-ball, I think, in the next few days, or maybe even today. Right now, we're playing it so that you're trying to get the players to get the four horses, and then they have to shoot underneath the middle right flipper to collect horses of a different color. See his horses right here? He's got 3 horses right there. He needs 1 more horse, and then we want him to shoot underneath the middle right flipper, and that'll collect horses of a different color. That's our challenge right now. We're seeing who can do it the fastest. And that's his 4th horse right there. So if he can shoot, he has to hold that right flipper up and shoot underneath that middle right flipper right here, and that'll collect horses of a different color. I think it's something that people don't even notice on this game lots of times, the horses. It's kind of like an afterthought. But we're playing it so that that's the main thing to go for right now. Do you have a favorite game?
What?
Do you have a favorite pinball machine? Which one is that?
Attack from Mars 2.
Attack from Mars.
2.
2. So is that Revenge from Mars, the one with the monitor?
Revenge from Mars.
Okay, yeah. Do you like the Star Wars game as well?
Yeah.
Star Wars Episode 1? It's kind of like Revenge from Mars. It has the monitor. Have you played that one?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I like Revenge from Mars better than Star Wars as well. So we're moving some games around right now. Tron's exiting the lineup, and we're going to bring in a new game. Bringing in Whitewater. That's right.
Jinx.
What's that?
Jinx.
You don't like Whitewater? Oh man, that's crazy.
I don't. When I see it, I don't actually think I played it.
Well, then you're in for a treat. I think it's one of my favorite games. But right now, the question was what machine we're playing. Yes, thank you. We're playing Wizard of Oz, and the goal is to get 4 horses, and then collect the horse of a different color underneath the middle right flipper. So right now he has 1 horse, and you can see how many horses that he's collected underneath where it says ball 3. 3 horses now. He has picked up 2 quick horses.
I can barely see it.
Yeah, it's really small. It's easier to see when you're playing the game in person. It's really, really small. The horses are very tiny, but at least it does show you how many you have. In earlier ROMs, you couldn't tell how many horses you had, but now it actually lists them there for you. So he's got all 4 horses, and we're just looking to see that shot underneath that middle right flipper. And that is a tough shot. The best way to do it is to hold that flipper up and shoot it right underneath there. So no horse of a different color collect on that game. Yeah, Ross, I'm gonna get up there and play it at some point, and hopefully show.
I'm actually gonna try to do it. I'm actually gonna try.
Yeah, we'll get James up there too. Yeah, James, if you want to give it a shot, I mean, whenever you want to, you can get up there and we'll get you on the game too.
I don't actually know where to shoot in order to get the horses.
So that's a good question. James is saying, where do you shoot to get the horses? And right now he's in total escapes, and so the horse shots won't be lit up. But the answer is the horses are these rectangular inserts in front of most of the major shots, and when those inserts are lit up, you want to shoot those inserts, and that will give you a horse.
2 players doing it right now.
Okay, just let this drain and then start over. Just let this ball drain, and we'll get you started over.
Yeah.
So he started a 2-player game there. We're going to get him started back on a 1-player game. Just hold the start button in. Yeah, just hold that start button in. It should start over. It's not working? It might not be set up that way, but it should start over. You held it in like for a while. It didn't start over. All right, I'll just turn the game off and turn it back on.
Oh.
It'll take a second because it's a computer on this game. All the other games come up really quick, but this one has a computer in it, so it takes probably about 20 seconds or so to start up.
There it goes.
We just powered the game back on.
Jersey Jack pinball.
And
Think. There. Scarecrow's crazy.
all right, so the game's ready again. And just as Unsmith said, the ramp is lit for a horse, the left spinner shot is lit for a horse, the right orbit is lit for a horse, and the drop
So the right
target is
spinner is
lit
lit
for a horse.
The right spinner is for a horse.
So those 4 shots are what you want to hit. And so far he's collected 1 horse.
I can't really see it. But it doesn't have to say the words. It just shows you horses.
And that's a rescue multi-ball ball lock right there. He's got 3 horses so far.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
I forget how to set up drawing on the screen. Help me out with that. What do I gotta push? Oh, yeah, that's true. He does have 4.
Two of the locks are lit.
What do I do to make it so I can draw on the screen? How do I do that again?
What's that? We come over there.
Just tell me how to do it. That'd be cool. So he has horse of a different color qualified. He just needs to hit that shot. I didn't start the timer correctly, so he really has a lot more time than that. But hopefully he hits the shot and we'll...
Add other whiteboard.
Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, we're in business now. So here are the 4 different shots. This is one right here. This is one right here.
Okay.
This is one right here. And the other one is a ramp right here.
They're drawing on the pinball machine. Wait, what is the other one?
So there's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the different shots that'll be lit for horse of a different color typically. Right now he has no horses. And those are the 4 shots that are lit for horses of a different color.
Hello. I would do lion.
So a tough game there.
So he failed his ball.
Alright, and we're off. And so he has to get 4 horses, and he has 5 different shots that are lit for horses right now. This spinner shot right here, the drop target shot right here, the ramp, the orbit, and the scoop. So far he's already picked off 3 of the horses.
So we
You
need
can see the 3 horses
4.
right here.
We need 4.
But the ball's gone into the left out lane, and that's the end of ball 1. And he needs 4. He needs 1 more, so he has to hit 1 more shot with a horse insert lit. And he could shoot the scoop right here, or he could shoot the drop target right here,
And
or the spinner shot right here, or the ramp. The ramp is lit for that for a horse as well. So that's his 4th horse. You can see his 4th horse has been collected right here.
Where's his ball to?
So all he needs to do is hold that right flipper up, shoot underneath the middle right flipper, and he'll collect.
He can't do it.
So this is just wasting his time right here. He's going to let this drain. So you got this shot. You got it. Just hold that flipper up, shoot it right underneath there. It looks really hard, but it's definitely doable. Get that ball on the left flipper, hold the right flipper up, shoot underneath it.
Which is really creepy.
So close. Just a little bit. Shot just a little bit underneath the flipper. Well, not underneath it enough, but a little bit. Oh! And horse of a different color at 145. You got it. You got it. You got it at 145. So that's our first horse of a different color collection today. I didn't get your name. What's your name? Something 915 collects horse of a different color in a minute 45. So very well done. James, you want to try? Okay. Okay.
Sure.
We'll get you up there in the game then, James. Get you a shot at it. I'm going to go ahead and put it up on the whiteboard here. Something 915. Just like that. Nice going. So we'll see how well that time holds up. It's good to have one up there on the board. James has 1 horse. I didn't get a chance to start his time on track there, but we'll get it going now. We can always rewind it if we need to, I think. I think we have that kind of technology. But yeah, Ross, it is a pretty tough shot. It's pretty satisfying. Yeah, I had to write his name up there, so I didn't get a chance to start it accurately for James, but I'll be on it for now. Thanks. And sometimes when I'm writing on the board, I have to remember to click off that before I hit the button, because otherwise when I hit it, it won't do anything. So we're looking at James playing right now. He's got 3 horses. That's not quite enough. He's going to need 4 horses before he shoots that horse of a different color collect shot. Still at 3 horses. And that's the 4th one right there.
Your method's probably just as good.
Oh, and James goes into multi-ball.
Where are those bolts?
Got the house spinning, all kinds of stuff happening here. So the house spins when rainbow is complete and you shoot the ramp. And when the house is spinning, you can loop around the house with that upper right flipper. And if you loop it enough times, you'll start a Munchkin mode. So he still has 4 horses, but no horse of a different color collect yet. But he did get a replay. Alright. He knows what he's doing. He's going for it. I see him, but it's a tough shot. He's actually putting up a pretty good score. Sure. It's, you get the 4 horses. See where it says collect right there? You got to shoot that. So you got to hold the flipper up. Hold up the left flipper. Right flipper. I mean right flipper. It's backwards. I can't see you. That's this way. Hold up the right flipper. You have to hold this flipper up right here and shoot underneath. That's what it is. You see what I'm talking about? This shot right here where it says collect. So you have to hold the right flipper up and shoot underneath it. See what I'm talking about? Yeah, right here. See where it says collect? Yeah, you have to shoot that. We'll try again? Alright, and James is giving it another shot. That's 1 horse. You can see the horses that he collects right over here in this area. Why isn't that working?
Oh, there.
He has 2 horses. Still at 2 horses right now. Need to see a ramp shot or a spinner shot. Looks like those are the 2 options that I'm seeing right now. That was an nice tip over to the right, but got kind of fumbled there between the flippers. So he's got the right orbit lit for a horse. He has a spinner shot lit for a horse. And he just locked the ball. Progressing towards Emerald City multi-ball. Had a good look at it there. Those two right shots lit for horses. And that's a horse. So 3 horses. That is not a horse.
Did he time us? How long did that take?
That's not games moved quick. I don't think.
Not game moving.
I'm moving games. I don't know. Ooh, and a solid right out lane. So he probably just wants to let this drain. Maybe not. And too late for the ball save. During the Toto mode, the first time you get Toto, the ramp will be lit for about 10 seconds. And if you were able to hit the ramp during that time, the ball will be saved. And you start Toto by hitting these, rolling over these 4 rollovers right here. If the ball manages to roll over all 4 rollovers, you'll get a chance to play the Toto mode when the ball drains. And that looks like 4 horses right there. The collect light is lit right here. He wants to shoot it right in this area. He has to hold his flipper up and then shoot right underneath here to make the ball go down into the shooter lane. And that will collect horse of a different color. We've seen that happen 1 time so far.
Reset the odds.
I just reset, changing free play, switching.
Our camera got bumped just a little bit because we were moving games around. So you can't see that he has 4 horses. It looks like he has 3, but he really does have 4. The horses are tallied right over here, in that area. So he has the 4 horses he needs. He just needs to get that ball underneath that middle right flipper. And he can collect this in multi-ball as well. Most everything in Wizard of Oz stacks. I can't think of anything that doesn't stack, actually. It's kind of like Simpsons in that aspect. The Stern Simpsons game is what I'm referring to. Here we go. Oh. Oh, that was a nice post transfer there. And he shot the wizard saucer, but that's just a little bit lower than where he wants to shoot it. And that's Toto again. See how he rolled over all 4 of the Toto rollovers. And this time, since he's playing Toto for the 2nd time, he actually has to shoot 2 shots in the hourglass time over here. You gotta shoot 2. Oh, and he nails it. Both shots in the Toto and saves the ball. Very nice. But it goes in the Toto again. As you can see, Toto is exhausted. He's not gonna get that ball back. Yeah, he's exhausted. You gonna try it again, James? So James, try it again? And he just got TOO, so he got 2, but not Toto, as James is correcting me on that. So I think he has no horses as of yet. But there's one. He actually hit the hurry up there. So that was a horse. The first one. He's got 3 horses. Just racking the horses up really quick. And he needs to either shoot the spinner shot here. See how it's lit? This is the horse. That's the horse insert right there. He needs to shoot this shot. Or shoot the orbit right here, the right orbit. See, this is the horse insert right here. It's lit up for right orbit. So one of those 2 shots will give him his last horse that he needs. And he's in total escapes. If he shoots the ramp, the ball will be saved. He'll have to hurry, as the game's telling him. 2, 1, 0. Run out of time. Give him one last flip. That's going to be it for that ball. Hey, Pinball Wiz, 45B. Thanks for joining us. Oh, and he nails the horse right on the fly. So let's see if he can shoot that horse of a different color. Got to hold that flipper up and shoot right underneath it. So if you're just joining us, the challenge here is to collect horse of a different color on Wizard of Oz pinball machine. And right now James has 4 horses collected. He just needs, well, 4 horses lit. He needs to collect them by holding this middle right flipper here up. There's a right flipper here. If he holds it up like this, he can shoot right underneath it and collect horse of a different color. That's what we're looking to see. That middle right, underneath the middle right flipper shot from James. And it's not an easy shot. It might be the toughest shot on this game. It's definitely one of the tougher shots. It almost went up there by itself on that one. But it's not going to go up there unless you hold that flipper up. That's the only way to collect it. And James is in Emerald City multi-ball. He can still collect horse of a different color in this multi-ball. And hopefully he does. Oh. As you can see, there's not a whole lot of clearance for that shot to go underneath that middle right flipper, so it has to be just right, and the flipper has to be held up. You can hold it on this flipper here. So he has to get the ball to the left flipper and shoot it underneath the middle right flipper. We got a shot at it. Nope. James is going for the high score here. We just set up a whitewater. We took the trine out. We put whitewater in. So you are correct. You do hear whitewater. Right now the lineup is Wizard of Oz, Whitewater, and we have Attack from Mars and Addams Family. Changing the color for the teleprompter. I don't know. That's beyond my capabilities. We might be able to do that when Joe comes over here. So we captured Dorothy there. That's achieved by shooting the right orbit when the lock is lit. And he wisely lets the ball come back down to the lower playfield. I'm still looking for that horse of a different color collect shot. Not an easy shot. The horse of a different color is actually a part of a game that people tend not to play or to ignore altogether. It's just not obvious what's going on with that mode to a lot of players. But every time you shoot one of the horse inserts, the shots that have the horse insert lit, you will collect a horse, and the number of horses you have displayed or collected are displayed underneath where it says ball 3, right in this area right here. So James has the required number of horses. He's got 4 horses. Just needs to shoot this shot right here where it says collect. It's kind of a big glare on it, but it does say collect. You have to trust me on that. And he's having a pretty long game here. He's keeping the ball in play for a long time on ball 3.
Oh, right. Still got to do stuff.
Nice pass over. Hold that there. Hold the right flipper up. Oh. Nice post transfer.
Nice job, James.
Kristen, you want to try it? Do you know what we're doing here?
I don't know what we're doing.
So, you see the horse inserts, right? You shoot 4 of those. There'll be, however many horses you have will be displayed right here. And you get 4. The collect shot will be lit. Once this collect shot is lit, like you're saying, hold that flipper up. You can shoot underneath it. So, you shoot the shots that have the horse insert lit to light the horses. Once you have 4 horses, and James gets 4 horses all the time pretty quick.
Right.
But then you have to shoot that shot.
This is an impossible shot.
It looks impossible, but it really isn't that bad. It's not that bad, is it? If you just hit any part of that flipper, it's going to go down.
Exactly. You have to also remember that Chris to tell you because he's timing.
Yeah, Ross, I'm Chris Newsom, and I'll be with you guys for a lot of the time here that we're live streaming throughout this week. And we're doing speed runs all week long. The current speed run challenge is Horse of a Different Color on Wizard of Oz. I'll also be doing some attempts at defeating the witch, and that's a more involved challenge, and we'll get some other players to do that as well. So far we only have one person who's achieved Horse of a Different Color, and that is something 915. He was able to put up Horse of a Different Color in 1 minute 45 seconds. So James is at it again. He's at it again, collecting horses, rocking a ball towards rescue multi-ball. It looks like you got 2 horses, right, James?
Yeah.
You got 2 horses. Our camera got nudged, so you can't see the first horse that's lit up there, but he does have 2 horses. I'm not gonna try to adjust the camera because I'm gonna nudge it too much and put it all out of whack. So he's got 4 horses. 4 horses within 45 seconds. All he needs now is that tough shot underneath the middle right flipper where it says collect. And he's setting himself up for it right now. So hold that right flipper and then shoot underneath the middle right flipper. You gotta hold the right flipper with your right hand and then with the left hand right underneath that middle right flipper. Gotta multitask on this one. Okay, and there was a good shot at it. Hold it up. Alright, hold the right flipper up. Oh. It's not gonna happen like that. You gotta hold it up. And the game takes a shove from James. He didn't like that drain. So we're on ball 2. Horse of a Different Color is ready to collect. And a huge live catch there from James. Just stuck to the flipper. That was a professional live catch there. Very pretty. So yeah, he needs to get the ball over to the left flipper, the lower left flipper, and then hold that right flipper up. Oh, here it goes. Hold the right flipper up. A little bit too early on that shot. He's just holding the right flipper up the whole time now. That might not be a bad idea. And now he's in multi-ball. So we'll have 3 balls to try to shoot the Horse of a Different Color collect shot with. There and have a bad try. Oh, and very close that time. I think he's gonna get it. He's doing. Oh, that is a great way to try it. Actually, that is. If you have 2 balls trapped on the right flipper, you can definitely pop one up there underneath that right flipper. Like that. wasn't thinking about playing in a multi-ball, but that's definitely a good way to collect horses of a different color. It's almost automatic. If you have 2 balls trapped in the right flipper, at least on mine, you can pop one up underneath the middle right flipper. A lot of times that'll work to collect horses of a different color. Yeah, you don't want me to adjust the camera. I'll probably be showing the carpet or something. I'll get somebody with that can finesse the camera over there, maybe Joe, and we'll get it to where you can see all 4 of the horses. So this is the mode that starts when you hit all the 5 different stand-ups in the left outlane area. And if that starts that mode that James is playing right there. That's a pretty cool mode.
Oh, I was gonna watch it, but I'll
You gonna try it?
Yeah, try it.
I don't know what to do.
Let me try it. People want to.
Horses, so here, stay right here.
Horses here.
So you see, you have to shoot
That'll light the horses and
shoot
see the
right
display up there.
at
Four
this.
of them.
When they light up.
Them lit.
When they light up,
The camera got nudged, so that you can't see all 4 of the horses anymore. If we can adjust the camera,
and when it, and when you,
no,
and when you
it
get
needs
all
to go just
the,
ever so slightly this way.
Oh, that camera.
Right, just very, very
and when
slightly
you like
down.
finish all, when you get 4 different colors of horses, you just have to shoot right here.
It's not meant to be.
This will actually be a really quick challenge.
So when you collect all the horses,
Yeah, you hit it under the flip.
I mean, it could be done
you have to hold up the right flipper,
say,
holding
"Kids,
up
sit
this,
over here."
then you have to get to the corner of the flipper and then shoot under there, and you have to like put your ball back to the flipper.
a lot more so than even yesterday.
Bring it back home.
If you're watching this multi-ball, so
We will not be hopping to Adams soon.
And you can see like the full horses right there.
You ready to go? So like, hit the start button and then like 3, 2, 1, and then plunge. And as soon as the ball leaves there, yeah, you just plunge. When you plunge, 3, 2, 1, plunge. You say it though.
yeah,
3, 2, 1, let go.
yeah, exactly. I just don't think it's dangerous. I don't want the ball spinning around like this. It can go anywhere.
And they have you do that.
So I'll watch the horses.
One shot total. We can shoot that across. 10 of them in multi-ball.
There's no pool.
Have you tried it yet?
Top
Have you tried it?
Something 915 was our first player. They hit 145, it's not bad. So the horses line up.
I don't know which horses they are.
Are they over here?
No, they line up over here. So you need to move. This needs to go right. It's worse now. Yes, that's good.
Oh, over there in that corner.
Yeah, see that's 3 horses right there that he has. They're really small,
Uh-huh.
but
It's hot right here.
yeah, sorry about that.
You're doing that. You're smoking the
It's
machine.
getting hot, yeah. So you got 3 horses. Looking for that 4th horse. And they'll probably come back. But no, I guess we put it on factory, that's right. So on factory there's no ball saving. We want it factory.
There's no ball
No
save.
ball save on factory.
Okay, good.
I put everything on factory, I put the outlanes on factory, so it's factory.
The factory is actually a setting. I couldn't find
I
that
installed
setting.
factory.
Yeah, okay. So try again.
Sure. So like 4 horses, right?
Yeah, you realize how it goes, right? Any shot that has a horse insert in front of it, you know, saw through the ram, shot target. That's that orbit shot going up to 2. Just barely see it. Those are your 4 shots right now.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
You actually got it. So what I did for you.
Look at that.
That's 1 horse. That's 2 horses.
super high quality here. Yo.
Oh, there we go.
How you doing, dude?
You see the shot you need to hit.
Yeah.
What's that?
How you doing?
Pretty good. Just doing a run of horse of another color, I think, or a different color. Different color. That's why Chris is here. Are you on break?
Oh, I'm going in.
You want to come sit down?
Sure.
Come sit down.
Not bad. Didn't mean to be a beautiful lady out there, right?
You're Kevin.
Ben.
Ben. Yeah. This is Kristen.
You gotta hold that flipper up.
He lives around here.
I live down in Alexandria.
Nice.
Yeah. So we got Ben, who's been doing some announcement over at the AGDQ,
Words I'm hard.
working.
Hey guys.
There he is.
I'll open my beverage.
I've been drinking coffee.
It's that delicate balance against the slightly shaken soda. Looks like, oh,
Yeah, so this is our setup. I just added a horse of another. These are the horses here, and I'm just. Nice. No, it didn't. And I didn't even do it right.
down on one horse.
No, he collected it at around 312.
Okay.
And I bumbled with it because XSplit's so awesome, so it just like eats all your hot
Because that's the thing, yeah.
Yeah. So I go with 312. We'll have to
Did
look
you know
at the
you can
record.
get a free subscription to XSplit? No, I'm just kidding.
No, I paid for it.
I'm not gonna plug our sponsors. Not on this stream.
That's fine. What do you got?
If you go to the Humble Bundle for AGDQ,
Oh, okay.
there's actually a free subscription to XSplit in the Humble Bundle.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, I should get in that. Yeah. Hold on. Go for it. It's when it goes off the plunge. So here's the short plunge by Chris. Chris, some
I've been
people.
told Chris is kind of a wizard at this game.
Yeah, some people think he's
See what I did there?
a pretty good player. You threw that in. Yeah,
Wizard was.
pinball wizard.
I didn't think about that one.
This is that's the second definition.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, he thinks he can get all the records and doesn't believe in a ranking system that people
Yeah.
swear by. But he actually owns one of these games, so let's see if he can keep the record.
There's a location. Alright, so 4 horses. Break that.
So when did you get up today?
There it is.
I only actually ended up having about half-hour sleep.
You got it, Joe?
52.
52 seconds.
52 seconds.
We had the fire alarm in the middle of the evening.
Oh my god, yeah, I go to bed and then
Yeah.
it goes off for 20 minutes.
And I'd been asleep for about half an hour at that point.
Wow.
And then
That's hell.
once we all gathered in here, I found out that I had to cover someone's shift for donations. So I was doing that, and then really enjoying a soda because carbonation and sugar.
You need to configure it for free play?
Well, I need to make it so you can restart it. I'm not sure if that's a choice, but it should be.
Oh. I don't know.
Yeah.
So this is one of the guys that's here that I watch on Twitch all the time.
Ah, you're a Whitwix fan.
You know, I when he started streaming, I was there watching him play this game because I'm just fascinated with Boshi.
Yeah.
And then I tried to play it and I got stuck on Sonic, and that was
We had someone donate yesterday who said, I want to see Whitwix 100% the game. I couldn't beat the second screen off.
What is the challenge?
He's going to 100% the game.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Oh, in an hour.
In about an hour and 5 minutes.
Oh, cool.
Apparently. So,
Yeah, I've watched him do that. I actually watched him 1000% it.
yeah.
Did you watch that?
I've seen him
He
do
did
it
it 10 times in a row. And about like time 8, he had like half a bottle of Jack Daniels or Jameson or something, and it got silly. But he succeeded.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
Yeah. What are you doing, Chris?
He restarted. Here it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wix is a hell of a Boshi player.
He started off and he was,
So I'll try it again here.
he was good naturally, but
Yeah.
he sucked, and then he's now world record. Like I was like,
It's like a spider.
pretty impressive. And he
You
has to-
ready, Joe? 3, 2, 1, go. Well,
yeah, you're not doing it right,
you can just time it right for me.
but just don't say anything then.
That's right. That's exactly.
But then just say it properly. So he's trying to get these horses here, which will eventually
Okay.
show up here. I think we got a whiteboard. So like, there's a horse here that will flash.
Okay.
Horse here. This horse is out, so he's already gotten it.
Okay.
And there's a horse there, but he plunged and got one, and for some reason it's minuscule in the corner.
So this will be really slow.
Yeah. So his time is 52 seconds, and he's already at. And he has 2 horses. That's the second horse. Third
There's
horse.
4 horses, 5 horses.
There's several horse shots that lit, but his last one is there.
Okay.
So
This shot.
Both pretty tough shots.
And then you got to shoot it onto the flipper, which is a really cool shot. That's not how you do that. That's dumb.
Oops.
So yeah, Chris is doing awesome there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've played Boshi?
I've got to the 5th boss and got stuck.
I don't think I could get past like the second screen.
I don't think I can do the skip, the World 4 skip.
Yeah.
I don't. It's a tough. That's why it's cool to watch, because I can't play it. Yeah,
I don't know what a Boshi is. But
minute
apparently
20.
Someone wants to be.
I know it's not fast. I just wanted to show them.
Yeah, I don't know what a Boshi is either.
What is a Boshi? Anybody knows what a Boshi is? Let us know.
I don't.
No. 'Cause if you want to be the Boshi, what is that saying you want to be? Is that I don't know.
Perfect.
Want to be incredibly frustrated for a very long time? Like,
I have no idea.
You want to be a black triangle exclamation mark
Yeah.
person.
Okay, so what's the challenge today? Shoot 4 shots and have horses.
it's a bit of a crazy run, really.
The 100%.
Yeah.
I was trying for 100%,
Yeah.
and I
So
don't.
we had to do it in an hour. Like,
No, that's like.
I can't wait for the stream to be reacting to the giant spiders.
What is that?
The screaming giant
Oh,
spiders.
the ear rape spider. Yeah.
Oh, so you're not your PG stream over here.
You know, we're not like celebrating negative.
But like if I were to say fuck
Cultural
every now and
thing.
again, you wouldn't be.
You know, I don't care.
Alright.
I think we're not big enough to really like the one person that would complain. You know, like
Yeah.
who may not say anything.
Yeah.
You know, but eventually it gets that people complain. So
Yeah, I don't know. The problem is having been raised in an English naval town, it's like natural.
yeah, it's natural for me. It's not done maliciously and out of racism or sexism.
Don't
So
worry,
it's-
So I don't know
Chris,
what his tactic is here. If he's going to go through, beat all the bosses, and then go back and get all the collectibles, or if he intends to do it as he goes.
Well, I don't know if you can. I think you have to go somewhere. You have to go to like Metal Man, and then go back to World 1, but maybe
Yeah.
not.
Because like we're 13 minutes into his like.
Oh yeah, and he's
hour.
100%, so he can't do. There's a skip right there where you
Yeah.
glitch through the, That's.
That's what I'm saying is if we're 13 minutes in and we've already got 2 bosses down. Ryu and-
yeah, this is World 4.
So we got 3 bosses down already.
Yeah. This part took forever. It doesn't, and he makes it. It does not even hard. You just do this, and that's it.
We had a
Yeah, practice. Okay, I'm not gonna time you.
we had a it's all about thinking like VVVVV. Like if you've ever played that game, you have a
thing. Yeah. I was like, what the hell's that? And they're like, you don't know what that game is? And then I watched actually last year at AGDQ. I watched the guy because I was like, what the hell is this game? And he was like, major glitching. Here's a glitch. You can do this. That it was like right when I was getting into.
There's some weird things you can do with glitches. Like I remember having spent like 40, 50 hours on like Link to the Past when I was a kid. You know,
at least.
I watched someone do like an out of bounds Link to the Past speedrun where they completed the game in like 1 minute and 20 seconds.
Where they just like glitch through somewhere.
Glitch through the wall and it's like,
Thank you,
well, screw you too.
Yeah.
It was just something I noticed. Maybe we should be.
I actually enjoy the long play videos. Like it's efficient, so you see everything.
Yeah.
You're not like I don't like just let's play where you just like kind of wander around.
I can enjoy some let's play, but it's got to be the right kind of let's play with the right kind of game.
True. Well, it also has to be a good person doing
who's engaging it.
Yeah, so it's an experience. But like I prefer Super Metroid to be speedrun.
Oh yeah, totally.
You know.
But it's really.
Okay,
I can watch someone play Super Metroid if it's their first time playing the game, because they're
really.
Because it's
maybe
really,
if they're into it.
No, because it's really interesting watching them discover what a Metroidvania is. Because there's so very few of them on the market now. So many people are so used to like corridor shooters and like linear experiences.
Yeah.
Having to go to different parts of the map at different times to get to different bosses. It's just crazy to some people. It's like we were talking about the other night, like first-person shooters, and how like Duke Nukem 3D and stuff like that. People frown on those nowadays because of how graphically like bad they were. But like the maps were so interesting, had so many secrets in them. Whereas you play a game like Call of Duty now or Battlefield, the single player is like a corridor.
Yeah, and then the cool thing about that, well, I'm just thinking the end game. Where you play that like secret, it's not really a secret, but you're on the plane and you try to save the guy. Like that's the idea of cool, rather than going into a hidden room that you walk through something and they don't do that anymore.
It's about cinematic set pieces.
The graphic. You have the graphic technology, and we don't use it for medicine. We use it for video games.
Right. So perfectly replicate Kevin Spacey in Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I always, when they said Kevin Spacey will be playing XYZ in the new Call of Duty, I was like, no, he won't. He'll be Kevin Spacey.
One death. Yeah, I didn't do this part. This part I didn't know would happen. We're just also watching the main stream here. It's like one of the guys that kind of got me into watching Twitch all the time.
Over on the main stream right now, Witwix is running I Want to Be the Boshi, 100%, which means he's going to collect everything in the game, and his estimate is an hour and 5 minutes. Which, if any of you have played Boshi casually, know that is usually how long it takes people to complete the first screen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I died 1,000 times on the first world.
Yeah.
Like people are like, oh, that's no big deal, and I'm like, I'm at Sonic. I've died 20,000 times.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this anymore. It just takes too much concentration.
Too much effort.
But it's a cool game.
Yeah.
There's a skill. There's a certain human skill element that I don't have.
And it's also there's a certain resistance to frustration.
Yeah, like pinball. If I'm going for the goal here, after 5 attempts, that is not happening because of RNG or something.
Because you're going tilt.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
And here we have Sonic.
This I can pass this part.
You can pass.
I can jump that. Then I can do this until it gets out of sync and he just smashes into me.
Yeah.
But he makes it look so easy. All you're doing is jumping at a certain time and hopping over and double. And well, he died. He's nervous. That's the thing about the thing. You get like a little nervous
Well, you've
doing
got
it in front of.
you got 139,000 people watching the stream right now. So.
Well, and how much did someone pay for him to do this?
It
Or how
wasn't
much
a
was
single
collection?
person.
It was a collection.
It was a.
You ready to go here?
In 3, 2, 1.
A couple thousand, you said?
Yeah, I think it was 2,000-3,000.
That's cool. I think it's a really good cause. I like.
Yeah, but it never fails that people are always trying to find fault with something that people do for a good cause. You
It's
know?
140,000 people watching. This chat can get pretty raunchy.
Chat is Twitch chat. Let's put it that way.
I guess I should check over at QuakeNet, but I haven't.
The QuakeNet is a whole different beast. The QuakeNet is really chill, and the people in there actually want to be there. Well, there's Sonic down. So we're what?
Stop bouncing up there, Jesus! So that's what happens up there. If you guys,
Those change the horses too.
what's that?
I believe those inserts up there.
Oh yeah, well it just was bouncing on the stupid top.
Right. I toned that down some because in factory it'll bounce. It'll kick a lot up there. There's a kicker up there.
Oh yeah, it was just ridiculous.
But those switches up there seem to change the horses. And even change which shots are lit for horses.
I can't seem to get any of the horses right now.
Oh my God.
See, it's like changing the color of the horses. And I want to say it's changing the actual location of the horse shots as well.
I had a good start, but do it.
Well, just completion. You can always improve from there.
Missed. I wonder if I were to get the skill up.
The key there is the short plunge. What's that?
So we've got we're like what we're 5 bosses down in 20 minutes.
So this is World 6.
We're into the castle, almost the quasi Castlevania world.
Time.
Minute 51. That's when he said time.
It's not.
You can beat that. Your key is a short plunge.
He's up there.
So you don't get it to go all the way up, it short plunges down.
If you're feeling frisky, you might put it in the bumpers and it might hit the shot for you. You can hit
is there?
The bumpers can hit that left orbit for you.
Ah, okay. Well, never mind.
Just like that, just did it right there.
Chris Newsom.
So I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't plunge it.
Does he have a cow?
Yeah, he's got a cow.
So like over here you
good
can,
eye.
you can get like cows. Well, it just looks like a different shaped
horse,
blob.
A-L-L-A-N.
Over there.
A-L-L-E-N? Okay.
A-N. A-L-L-A-N.
Gotcha.
Yep, thank you.
You want your last name up here, Alan?
Yeah, you can put it up.
What is it?
I am Dwango AC. If you want.
There's a magnet up there that grabs, the monkey grabs it and takes it up to the upper playfield and locks it. But it also, does it catch it up there? Do you shoot it up there and it'll catch it and it'll drop it into the switches, Chris?
Let me get that question again.
Yeah, the right orbit. There's a magnet there that will take it up to the top, but also drop it into the rollovers sometimes.
Yes, if a hurry up
Barely.
is lit, if a hurry up is lit for the right orbit, and you shoot the right orbit, it'll catch the
It'll
ball there.
stop
And if
it.
you actually,
So if these lights are flashing like it is now, it will engage the magnet and stop there.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the one thing about pinball is like the educate. Like I don't know. I
Yeah.
played this game hundreds of times. I'm not quite sure when that happens because it doesn't really matter. Because the points don't. You're not like shooting there on that hurry up and breaking the game. You're more focused on locks and when the jackpot's lit and how to double the play field or whatever. Minute 51. When he said time. Yeah, something to beat.
Yeah, you don't have to know every little rule to be good at pinball. It helps, but you don't have to.
No, actually.
A lot of good players really don't care to learn every little thing. I like to know the intricacies of a game.
I like to know them, but you don't need to know them.
Like some players, like Andy Rosa, he's not necessarily going to know every little.
Andy
rule.
Rosa is the king of, I don't know how to play this game.
He's like, I don't know. Then he'll go up and kill it.
And then he'll destroy it,
Right.
but if he doesn't, we're shit talking Andy. If he loses, he's like, I never played that game before. It's
Right.
like, what? What do you mean you never played that
Like,
game?
how can I play?
Sounds like a bit of an apologist to me.
He's hilarious.
But it helps to know the rules. You know, I want to know what to do.
I want to be aware of it, but there's a certain thing of like just walking up to a new machine and putting up a really good score, and you're like, I don't know what I did. I just kept the ball alive.
And here we have the skeleton boss.
The Skeleton King. What's the guy's name that programmed this game?
Solgren.
Yeah, Solgren. So he's like in chat, and I asked him, like, did you even know about these glitches at all? And he's like, no. It's like I had no clue. Try it again. Try it again. You can beat that.
Oh, you can get it in a minute.
Alright.
At least a minute.
Alright.
Look, I've never played Boss U before. It's not my kind of game.
It's not my kind
It's
either.
just not my kind of game.
Super Mario was never my type either. I'd get to 8-1, and then it would start getting hard. And then I was more interested getting like the Beanstalk secret, and then being like, oh, Warp Zone, wow! I mean, we found that playing, you know. That was incredible. Yeah, like that's, it's a button mash right there.
Yeah.
And I like when they get fancy, like, this is not going to be that fancy, but when you jump over Kirby in World 2, like, pixel perfect.
It's tough. I mean,
It's like the drain skip in Super Metroid right before Mother Brain.
What is that?
You remember how in when you're in Turian in Super Metroid, and you're going towards the final boss, the Metroid grabs onto you and drains your energy. You can skip that by moving backwards and forwards. He will swoop under you and you jump over him.
But it's still the animation still happens.
No. He never actually gets hold of you, and you can move backwards and forward and just make it out of the screen before he gets you.
And then do you get powered up?
You get all of your energy for Mother Brain.
Oh, wow. Oh, right, okay. Oh, interesting. I haven't seen that. Does Zosty do that?
Yeah, I think Zosty does. Don't quote me on this, but I'm not sure if Zosty discovered it, but it was definitely in his bag of tricks. Did you catch the 4-way race from AGDQ last year?
Super Metroid?
Yeah.
No. I had the whole thing open for 2 months, being like, I gotta watch this, and I gotta watch this.
Well, if you were to check out our YouTube page, all the runs are up on our YouTube page.
Check it out. It's just the time involved, just the research. If it was
this
like
is
right
why
in
I
front.
can't play
This is ridiculous. I don't understand that.
That would give me a seizure.
That is kind of a hard shot.
Yeah, but people do it without, like, can probably... I wonder how many levels you could do this blindfolded. Like, every time you make it past... Every time you die, you can open your eyes just to see where you are.
Well, we're gonna have speaking of blindfolds, we're gonna have Runner Guy do all of the child dungeons in Ocarina of Time blindfolded. So,
really? A 3D game blindfolded?
yeah.
That's crazy. He's gonna achieve it. He can do
I
that.
think he can do it.
Yeah.
He wouldn't offer it if it wasn't possible.
I'll give it a shot. We're also playing for Defeat the Witch, which is just like more involved.
Oh, that's
like a mini wizard move. It's pretty tough. Alright, ready, Joe? Do however you want.
Just you do it. 3, 2, 1, and then get the ball off that switch. That's the.
But you want the ball to switch on 1, rather than like 3, 2, 1, 0.
I always do 3, 2, 1, bam.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Nice. He succeeded in
Got it. We in there.
being like everybody else. Chris is
So
a
what kind of games do you
non-conformist.
play casually other than pinball?
I'll play some Isaac. Well, I was playing Isaac, and I was playing Don't Starve, and then I got into Team Fortress.
So what do you have to do to get to
I missed Team Fortress coming out. I didn't play 8 years ago, so I had stopped playing video games. I actually played World of Warcraft. Like, I think I had like 160 days after the first year.
I still play WoW, dude.
Oh yeah. Is it still good?
It dropped off a bit with Miss Pandaria.
I used to. All I was in the PvP.
Oh, PvP's still strong.
Yeah, that's all I would.
If you're a PvPer, the game's always been strong.
PvP mage, that's it. Done. Then level 70 came out, and there were the arenas and stuff, and that was really hard. Your gear had to be perfect. And I had it at level 60, but then my gear became junk.
Yeah.
But I actually had like 5 or 6 level 60s, I had to at one time disenchant my entire inventory, send it to a friend, and then go into the credit card and change the credit card, and then change my password to a random set of keystrokes so I couldn't log in and be like, I deleted everything. And I just quit that way. I couldn't, it was too much. 160 days in a year. 160 days played. It was like, wake up, play all day, stuff, you know.
I'm not that bad. Yeah.
It was an awesome.
I mean, I've played WoW since the original game came out.
I played beta.
Well, yeah, I was in a little bit of the beta.
I was in open beta.
I was in the closed for a little while. But I still play that casually. It's mainly because it's a world I love. I really like the story and the lore. And
it was amazing. I really liked the auction house, and I really liked PvP.
Yeah.
And I really like leveling faster than everybody and getting all my friends to be like, how are you level 50?
Yeah.
And they're like 28.
You'd enjoy the introduction of heirloom items then.
What's that? What game?
In WoW, they've introduced this kind of item called an heirloom item, where if you wear it, you get bonus experience from monsters killed and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
And if you get a whole set of it, you get like a bonus, like 75% XP.
Oh, okay. It's pretty fast to level though now.
It is, but it's even faster.
This is the coolest music.
Levels in a way.
We don't get to hear it.
Yeah.
Metal Man from Mega Man.
Yeah.
Remix.
That's not my favorite Mega Man track.
That's my favorite.
My
remix.
My favorite Mega Man track will always be Wily 2.
Wily 2?
Yeah.
From Mega Man 2?
Yeah.
I'll have to listen to it. I was also never good at Mega Man, so I don't really know the characters.
But I've had Buckle with Your Pants stuck in my head all day, so after the Battle Block Theatre run last night, I've had Buckle Your Pants stuck in my head all day. No, that's a bad thing. Sometimes the same song can get a little bit tired.
I programmed for a long time, and I would sit there and listen to the same album, sometimes the same song, for 8 hours.
Oh yeah.
Just because it kept me in the right state of mind. That's the hard thing about speedrunning games or playing pinball is like keeping your concentration, keeping your head in the game. I don't have that ability. I'm pretty decent at older pinball games where the game only lasts a certain while. What's happening?
Please tell me they're going to announce that.
What happened?
We just had 150,000 views on the main channel.
Nice. Is that a record?
That's our highest concurrent right now.
Wow.
I'm running out of horses.
This part's ridiculous.
Alright. Can I go again?
Just up there in that area will change over time. The color of the horse, the position of the horses are.
Yeah. It's color matter now.
It's not for this. It doesn't. You're playing for points.
Not me.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
This is just a whole different.
I love this. This shit just got real.
They just announced 150,000 views. We can hear it.
Here, it's just tiny.
Let's see if he dies. That's the time to switch your key bindings.
Yeah.
He actually knows Francesco, pretty famous New York City pinball guy.
Yeah.
And Whitwick's I was like, yeah, I play pinball. And he's like, oh, do you know